Hey guys, Eric here with Fit Ministries with our workout of the month. We're going to talk about this workout. It's really basically just to get you some foundational stability and strength, get your core fired up, get everything just like a house. We want to build a good foundation. So we're going to do 2 circuits of 4, meaning you're going to do a circuit and you're going to go exercise 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you go through that circuit again, you're going to go right back up to exercise 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then once you've done that circuit, and you're going to start off small, 1 circuit. If you're not doing anything, 1 circuit's going to be enough. We're going to build that up every week. But once you've done that multiple times, then you'll move to circuit 2. So circuit 1 here starts with goblet squats. And you're going to take a dumbbell. You can have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, and I like to put myself in front of a bench because that'll get my hips back. And I'm going to squat down. My knees are going to come out and put my weight in my heels and my toes. And I'm going to touch this target, and I'm going to do this as a nice slow controlled descent and then a little bit faster on the up. This is a goblet squat. We're going to do 10 reps of that. All right, so you're going to find you want to probably about 20 to 30 pounds. The next thing is going to be a push-up. All right, we have different ways to do a push-up. We want to make sure with push-up though, when we're going down into our push, our shoulder blades pinch back, our abs are tight so we're not sagging in our back, and our head doesn't jut forward. So we have to control our whole body in a straight line. We can do the traditional style here. We can go to our knees, if that's where we need to start. And I usually use about 90 degrees at the elbow. We can also go over here. In this case, I've got a bench. This could be a countertop, a dresser or something. We can also do this position here, but the all same rules apply. Pinch our shoulder blades as we come down. We brace our abs, we keep our head centered. All right, so that's number 2. We're gonna do 10 reps. Nice, slow, coming down, pause, and then push up. We're not bouncing little mini push-ups like you see some people do. Number 3 in the circuit is going to be a row, and we're going to use a fairly heavy piece of tubing, or if you have a cable machine, if you've got a gym membership or a cable machine in your house, you can do that. But if you have tubing, I'm going to cross it like this. I'm going to squat down. I'm going to unclasp my thumbs, and I'm going to drag this down, my elbows down by my hips, and I'm going to drag it by pulling my shoulder blades together and pulling my elbows in tight, and I should feel my upper back. I'm going to maintain this position so I'm not moving. I want to maintain a stable position on the top. So that's your row. If you do it with cable or tubing. Number 4 is going to be a plank. 2 ways to do this. We're going to go if you can do it this way, you're going to put your elbows under your shoulders, head centered, retract your shoulder blades a little bit. We're going to just hold here. If that's too challenging, here is the lesser version. Here you can start here and hopefully progress to off your knees by the end of the program. So that's your first 4 exercises for this circuit 1. Now circuit 2, we're going to do a lot more with our glutes and hamstrings. We're going to start off with a hip thruster. So if you have a bench, a couch, something like this, we're going to come down here. Our shoulders are going to be on here. Our feet are going to be direct, our ankles direct below our knees. We're going to press up, hold and squeeze 2 seconds. Come down about 6 inches, come up, push through our heels. We want to squeeze these glutes. Now if this is too easy, you can also do a single leg version. If that 2-legged version gets too easy, but we're going to do that to get our glutes and hamstrings turned on. And then following that, we are going to get into what's called a single leg Romanian deadlift. Now that our glutes and hamstrings are awake and they're connected to our brain, we're going to find a target, stand on one leg. I usually like to start with my most unstable or my weaker leg. This other leg's going to hover. I'm going to bend at my hips. I'm going to reach out. And then I'm going to pull my hands past, push my hips forward, reach out. Notice how I'm bending my hip, not my knee. And I'm just kind of coming forward, keeping my back straight, pulling my hips through, using my arms to kind of pull me past. You should feel a lot in your hamstring and glute here. Make sure your foot stays stable. You want to keep your big toe, pinky toe, and heel kind of drilled onto the ground, kind of like a tripod. Keep your foot nice and stable. That's your single leg Romanian deadlift. And then you have your tubing pull down. There's 2 versions you can do here. I'm going to go through both. If you don't have a machine at home, or you don't have a gym membership, you can take a piece of tubing like this, start in like a Y position here, and then pull to a W. Now you're going to need a little bit heavier tubing because these back muscles are strong. And I'm going to pull from Y to W. All right, that's a tubing lat pull down. The other one is if you just have a traditional lat machine like this one. You want to come here and you want to start your movement by pulling your shoulder blades down, pull your hands out, pull right out to your collarbone. You see a lot of people kind of do this, or they go behind the neck. Those are not good positions. So I have a nice tall posture. I pull out with my hands, pull right to my collarbone, my elbows go to my back pockets, I squeeze my upper back, come straight, and drop down. Okay, that's your third one. Your fourth one is you're gonna take a dumbbell. I would say it's probably gonna be anywhere from 15 to 30 pounds. And we're gonna stagger our stance here, ball the foot up, palm in, brace up our abs. We're gonna turn and press. Our elbow should be up by our ear, come back, brace our abs, turn and press, maintain this solid base at the bottom, starting with 10 reps per side. So that's your circuit 2. So just like I said, you're gonna go through those 4, and then if you are doing more than one circuit, you'll start at the beginning of those 4 and repeat it for the number of times based on the progression that you see below in the newsletter. So that is your first workout of the month, and some of you guys might be doing something more aggressive, and that's cool. But this workout is for you guys like, hey, I need to get started. I need a basic strength exercise workout that's gonna hit every muscle in my body. It's gonna give me a good foundation to work off of for bigger and better things down the road. And that's why we call it the foundation builder. So that's your program. Go get it this month. Make sure you follow the progression, and we'll see you next month.